Subtle Serpent Survival here. This is an old video I did a while back when I first received the William Collins WCSK. I put it through a lot of testing. But before we get to that, I want to talk about a good friend of mine, Blackie Thomas. He's a leader in the outdoor community, and he just recently suffered a stroke this week. So in the comments below, I have a link to his GoFundMe to assist with medical bills. And also down there in the comments will be a link to one of his videos testing this knife. He was instrumental in the testing and evaluation of this knife while William was refining and perfecting it. So now that we're to the main video, I'll tell you, I was completely skeptical of this design overall, especially with that compound grind. I was like, there's no way this is going to work at all, but I was proven wrong once I started testing it. William absolutely knocked it out of the park. This thing is definitely designed to cut, and it is great for pretty much all tasks. So with that being said, make sure to go donate to Blackie if you can. Share his videos around. I mean, everything helps. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you see why this is such an awesome blade. Subtle Serpent Survival here. I've become a fan of Colin's work ever since I met him at Blade Show a few years ago. I know that the WCSK is probably one of his most popular products he has to offer, but if I'm going to be honest, I was quite skeptical of the multi-grinds and stuff first time I saw it, until he explained his vision to me. That's when I understood it and became eager to test out this thing. I don't have any woods time with it yet, but a feller's got to have some breakfast, so this is where we're going to start. We're going to start by getting our bird's nest working. It's time to split this piece of wood. I'm really eager to see how this little point he does on his blades does. Glides right through the wood. Now we all know we've nailed our knuckles on whatever surface we're working on with the knife. With the blade geometry on this one, it protects your hand, which I thought was a really cool feature. It's some features I thought were pretty cool. Is what I guess you would call a staggered bow drill divot. It's where there's a primary drilling and the secondary inside. I think this is going to be really effective for containing your spindle while you're doing bow drill. And I'll just tell you straight up, I'm not a fan of having a bow drill divot in my scales because it can create hot spots and get in the way of comfort and ergonomics of your knife. But it seems as if Collins has offset it so it's not even detectable while you're using it. I noticed that while I was working right there.
But enough talking. Let's see how it does. Overall, it works as advertised. I could really tell that secondary divot there locked in my spindle. I didn't have any trouble with it flying out or anything. Also found it very comfortable while I was using it. I could increase the pressure gradient, but it still was very smooth. And other than a little bit of discoloration and smoothing the edge right there, no damage at all. Okay, now we're gonna do bow drill again. We're gonna add a little bit of, well, I prefer red eyed hog beef fat to use as a lubricant inside the divot. So we're gonna do that. even smoother that time. Now, since I'm right-handed, I would prefer the bow drill divot to be on the opposing side, so I could put the spine against my forearm and get more leverage, and just for safety reasons for me. But this is a great start for testing.